When did you start this Dynamite Boxing Club?
When did I start it?
Yeah.
I started it back actually at Sir William Van Horn. It's a high school in Calgary. I had about 10 or 11 bad kids in the school, and what I did was I took them aside and we just did boxing training at the school, and I had the support of the old principal there, and kind of went from there, and then I got shut down through the Calgary Board of Ed, and I moved it to my house, and I started in my basement, and I had 3 kids at that time.
Wow, that's good. That's good. And so it's developed from like 3 kids in your basement to, I guess, over 30 people, eh? Maybe at one time?
Yeah, typically any recreational class has about 30 people, give or take. Some nights is busier, some nights is not quite as busy. The thing that I like is that for what they pay, they get personal one-on-one training. Even though it's a larger group, you're still getting that one-on-one training. Obviously with the help of my competitive fighters and close friends of mine that really have chipped in and helped create this family here. The club has grown, and I couldn't have done it without the help of everybody and everybody that comes and trains.
You say family.
You bet.
You think of this place like people coming here as family then?
Absolutely. This place is a safe place for husbands, wives, kids to train as a family, and I'm a family man myself. You know, I can remember when the gym was in my garage, my wife would bring out treats for the fighters. We'd invite them in for dinner. You know, they were like their kids, and that made it, that's where it basically started, and it just kept building, and that's why I believe that everyone here in this facility is family. I mean, without family, you can't get anywhere.
It's a big part of it, right? Because then everybody supports each other, I guess.
Well, yeah, and you get that environment where your friend or your family member is pushing you to the next level, right? A coach is, me as the coach, I'm yelling at you and I'm getting you to push it, but when you're competing with a buddy who's beside you, you're going to work that much harder. You want to put in 100% effort every time.
Yeah. Okay. So you've got a competitive end and you've got a rec end. And your competitive guys, they've been doing some boxing matches, right?
Yes.
And they've been successful?
Very successful. Right now I have about 12 in the competitive class. I have about 5 or 6 that compete regularly through the fight season. So as of, well, to be honest, fight season never ends. I mean, you can pick up a fight card in mid-July. Yeah. So these boys and girls that train to fight competitive are in the gym 12 months of the year, 3 days a week, some weekends, and they put their heart and soul into it, and they're the reason why I'm here. You know, they're my heroes. I absolutely love them to death. You know, they're part of my family. So,
if you were to say, you know, one thing about this club that helps people, whether competitive or recreational, what would that be? It's not an easy one.
No, that's a tough question. I would probably summarize it, you know, there's no limits. In this club, there is no limits. You know, we've got kids as old as 61 years old, and they're kids. And we've got kids as old as 7 or 8 in the gym tonight, as you saw training. Yeah. And when you have that range of young at heart, anything's possible. So I think no limits is a great, you know, slogan to use, and it's something that we can strive for. Yeah. Let's work outside the boundaries. Let's build a huge family with no limits. I mean, you look at a member who's older, he had hip replacement. He's doing full sit-ups now. He feels better than ever. He's dropping weight. His self-esteem is through the roof. I have other kids who have come from troubled homes. Their self-esteem is through the roof. Again, it's a beautiful place to be. It's a hard workout, but there is no limits here.
So reach for your limits, but reach beyond it.
Absolutely. That would be something I would say definitely is set a goal, surpass that goal. We're all about surpassing that goal, whether it's strength, weight, discipline, rules, family life, you know, outside. Oh, thank you. I'll have a cookie. Outside of this, you know, these kids go home and I know what's going on. I can phone mom and dad, I can phone the schools they attend, and I can be on top of them. And I think that that's part of it. They feed off of that. you know.
All right. Well, thanks, Shane. You are a good coach, and I've seen it, and you got a good club here.
Thank you very much.